Hello and thanks once again very much for watching the Sullivan's Projects Midmonth review for the month of December 2013. And this is the day we're going to end the 2013 Super Bash. And once again, it's kind of very poorly run on my part this year. I take full responsibility for that. Hopefully next year we'll get some more involvement from the media and the corporations. This is very tough act to pull on, especially since I'm trying to support nonprofits as a nonprofit, and it's been very, very difficult. This will be the last day you're going to see the 2013 Sullivan's Projects Marquee. And once again, thanks very much to everybody who supported the Super Bash. And once again, I do take full responsibility that it did not go as well as I had planned. And once again, thanks very much to Evelyn Garcia for putting out such a great effort for her relatives. And every day I go to sleep praying for them and thinking about them. And it's not just help for them at this point. They're within the reach in their lifetime of a cure for this. So let's find it. And it won't happen by watching TV. You have to actually get up and do something, which is what I tried to do this year. As far as the Tucson on the horizon, that will end on December 31st. We're going to change that to totally Marana. And basically, I'm just trying to get out of the Tucson tourism business altogether, even though I think I can do a much better job than what they're doing down there for millions of dollars. The place you see behind me will be affectionately from here on out be called The Bowl. And I really do love Marana. It's really a great choice on my part to move up there. Tucson itself really isn't even worthy of my mention. So from here on out, it will be called The Bowl. And once again, thanks very much for watching this month. I really do appreciate that. Right now, I am exactly at the 8,000 foot level of Mount Lemmon. I'm actually facing west, or actually southwest, and you're facing northeast. And it is the northern slope back there. Really was a wonderful month since the last time we reported. I got up and saw my sister, Mary, and her family. A long overdue visit, really enjoyed it. And just got a card in from Colorado. I think she knows I'm a Cardinals fan, so thank you, Mary. One for the fridge, one for the wall at work. And it's signed from Todd, Mary, Zane, and Janae. I love you, Mary. Well, Mary, I love you too. Thank you very much. And thanks to our awesome friend Robert Brand. I've been searching for many, many years for a family, especially a young little girl that I knew from my trips to Australia. And I've always said to myself, if I ever had a kid of my own, I'd want it to be her. And just wonder how many other guys out there looking for people they'd love to adopt as their daughters. Finally, after years and years of searching, I asked my friend Robert Brand, who you've heard about a lot this summer in the Midmonth review, to look around and see if he could find her. All the mail to her former address in Sydney was being returned, and we have finally made contact. She is a very beautiful, gorgeous, smart 30-year-old splitting her time between the west coast of the United States and Sydney, Australia. Her, the one she calls Pops, who I guess did serve in the role of dad while she was growing up, has a very bad case of cancer, so she went back to take care of him and cheer him up, which I'm sure she will. And as somebody who's been through that, I can certainly identify with what she's going through. And that's the northern look off of Mount Lemmon. And turning around, we're still on the north slope, and there is Ski Valley. that, ladies and gentlemen, is the highly overrated Biosphere 2. This is about where I filmed in January. We're almost to the top of Mount Lemmon. Actually, the peak is right behind me. And I'm on the north side. You're looking south, I'm looking north. This is one of your last views of the 2012 Sullivan's Projects logo / marquees. This was actually the inaugural one, the one that you saw many times in Florida, all over the place, including on the beach many times. And this is the one I came up with in 2013, basically redesigned it so it would work with the green screen environment. Just a little rock slide. And the cool thing about this is it looks really good on green screen, but we're going to go with a different design in 2014. And I really maybe became too attached to these. I tried to auction them off for the charity bash and got $0.00 highest bid, and so obviously they are sentimental to me, but also a great anchor. It's time to move on to the future with the new design and the new efforts, and to leave the past in the past. Yeah, and there's the guy that wouldn't give me a ride. Well, hello, and thanks very much for the time and attention you've given this year. This is the Sullivan's Projects mid-month review for the month of December 2013, and this will be the last few minutes for these two marquees. Now, this one here came from 2012, started out in January 2012 in Pinellas County, Florida. Spent half the time in my studio there, and the other half of the time out at the beach. But I'll miss you, but there's probably some personal reasons that may seem bizarre to some about why I'm doing this, but really it's one man's treasure is somebody else's trash. So we really did try to auction these off. I knew I didn't want to keep them past this year. They really are kind of anchors. I have a really good memory of the past year. Besides, all of these came off of a computer file, which I still have, but just cleaning up the house a little bit, doing some early spring cleaning during the Christmas season. And once again, thanks very much for joining Sullivan's Projects. It really has been a great privilege and honor to have you guys this year. Obviously very underwhelming compared to my expectations, and I myself will be the first to admit that I have fallen short as a producer. I had a lot of projects planned this year, we just didn't get around to doing them, and that is 100% my responsibility. So let's light the Christmas tree and say goodbye to 2012 and 2013.